create a hole wizard hole. First select the face you'd like the hole on and look normal to. Then select Hole Wizard. When the hole specification window opens up, you have 9 hole types you can choose from. You can create a counterbore hole, a countersunk hole, a regular drilled clearance hole, a tapped hole, a taper tapped hole, a legacy hole, which is a user-defined hole. You can create a counterbore slot, a countersunk slot, or a straight slot. To create your hole wizard hole, choose your hole type. For this example, I'll choose counterbore hole. Then select your standard. Tell it the type of screw or fastener the clearance hole is for. I'll stick with a socket head cap screw. Tell it the socket head cap screw size, and I'll select a 1/4 socket head cap screw. Next, you'll select your fit from close, normal, or loose. You can always show custom sizing and override the drilled hole, the counterbore diameter, or the counterbore depth. In this case, I'll add 15 thou to the counterbore depth. Select your end condition. I'll go through all my part here. And then under options, I can add countersinks to various locations. For a counterbore hole, my first option is to add head clearance, as I did when I overrode the default here. Or I can add a countersink to the top of the counterbore hole. I can add a countersink at the bottom of the counterbore hole instead of the drilled hole. And I can add a countersink to the far side of the drilled hole. Once I set my hole conditions, I next go to the Position tab. The Point command will be activated, and click on my part to place my holes. I should fully define the holes with relationships and dimensions. And once my sketch is fully defined, I'll exit the sketch, and I've created my hole wizard holes through the part. Each hole wizard hole will have 2 sketches associated with it. The first sketch is always the position placement, and the second sketch is a revolve cut of the hole profile. So once again, to create hole wizard holes, I'm going to select my face, look normal to, select hole wizard, select the hole type. This time I'll make a tapped hole. Choose your standard, the type of tapped hole, the tap size. I'll choose a 3/8 16 tap. The end condition, so this time I'll make a blind hole. I'll accept the defaults. In the options for a thread, I can choose how I would like it displayed. I'll go with the default cosmetic thread display. I'll turn on the thread class, make it a 2B, and again I can add a near side countersink. If I had made it a through hole, I could choose to add a far side countersink to the hole. Once I've established my hole type, I go to Positions, and I'll place a tapped hole on center. And I've now added a tapped hole to my part.